Hello, Capricorns. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 23rd to the 29th. I have my calendar right beneath my little glass table here to keep me on track. I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling for your weekly reading. What we're going to do is pull two cards, a cover and a cross, after I shuffle and incorporate all of our wonderful Capricorn energy into it. And we may even pull a significator or a clarifier card. And then we will also pull a divine feather card for some guidance or what messages we need to know for us this week, Cappies. Now keep in mind that time spirals. So what does that mean for energy? It means that you can resonate with this reading this week, June 23rd to the 29th, or whenever you're guided to watch it, which could be years from now. So either way, it can resonate, and that's how time works. It works in terms of energy, vibration, and frequency. Okay. So what's good with my Caparoos, my fellow Capricorns? What can we expect this week? All right. Last shuffle, cutting the deck. One and two. Oh my God. I just did Cancers. And we have a card that came up with Cancer. How weird. I'm doing opposites. So Cappies, our opposite is Cancer. The opposite of Cancer is Capricorn. So very interesting energy here. Oh, and we also have we're in Mercury retrograde. Things are retrograde. We have the eclipse next week in Cancer. It's our opposite sign. Relationships and with the self is kind of be a very big thing this month of July. Okay, but for this week, we have the Six of Pentacles covered by the King of Wands, and the King of Wands came up in Cancer's reading, and this is just really, really interesting for me. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving in equal measure is going to be a big theme this week for us, Capricorns, for the week of June 23rd to the 29th. Okay, so do you see how he's giving his pentacles? Shiny pentacles, reaching with his tentacles for his pentacles. See how he has a scale in the background? It's like all he needs is to measure what someone deserves, and then he gives accordingly. So this is a deep reminder this week, Capricorns, to give what you can and no more. No more. No more. Okay, so now usually Capricorns are takers. I'm a Cancer rising, so I actually have both of that going on. And you could be in a position where you are asked to give more and you're for some reason not able to put down the boundary and say, no, I really can't. Or you're taking too much and you're not giving enough in return. Two things can be true at once. It could be, going on in your life in different areas. But this is a real calling that you're going to be presented with this issue or this situation this week, Capricorn. So I just want you to have that heads up and to know that, okay? Covered by the King of Wands. It could be a King of Wands type personality that is bringing this to your doorstep. It could be that the King of Wands is asking something of you this week, and then you have to do the hard work in your mind of whether to give or whether to say, no, I really can't. I can't help you with this right now. I have absolute every faith in your ability to solve the situation on your own. Or you could be the one asking someone like the King of Wands, maybe for a handout, maybe for some help. But either way, there's going to be some give and take issue or give and take situation coming up with a King of Wands energy. You could also be embodying this King of Wands energy. I don't know, but the King of Wands, just to give you some tips of what to look for. He's very charismatic. He's very bold. He's very ambitious, industrious, fiery, very, very fiery. Okay, so I would be very, very surprised if this King of Wands, I feel like the King of Wands is going to want to be generous, to be honest with you. So it could be that you are embodying this King of Wands energy and you're wanting to be very generous, but the only clue is, or the only token of advice is to make sure that you can be. Make sure that you can afford to be generous in the way that you want to be. Let's get a clarifier. King of Wands. Three of Cups, the Three of Chalices. This could be third-party situation. It could not be. It's just take it as it resonates. But what I'm getting with this is that you could want to party. You could want to celebrate. You could want to spoil somebody. This is a reunion. You could be coming back into union with someone. You could be, a friend visits from out of town and you just want to You'd love to just spoil them and take them out on the town and show them a good time, take everyone out to dinner, it's on me, you know, that kind of thing. And then you have like nothing to show for it the next day. So just be very careful. Just be cognizant of everything that you are giving and what you do have to give this week, because this week is, you know, it's the week before like the Armageddon. I'm just kidding. It's not. I'm just being dramatic. But there's a lot going on planetarily wise. So we have Mercury going retrograde. We're in the shadow of Mercury retrograde. So this could even be an issue kind of coming up from the past, or someone coming from the past. This is either you embodying this energy, earth plus fire. What does that make? It makes lava, like molten lava. So you could be very like hot and murky and just like oozing forward and like taking over everything in front of you with your kindness and generosity. But it's also kind of like, oh, sorry, but this could be someone that you're coming, this could be a separate person that wants to party and it's asking you to foot the bill. Or this could be you wanting to really expand your resources far beyond what you maybe wanted to like before. Maybe something sparks you, maybe something inspires you to want to like just give more than what you can, to be honest with you. Or maybe you just want to take, maybe you want to take from this person. Maybe this is a very charismatic person that seems like they're the center of the party and they love the party life, or even that they're just very successful in everything that they do and they're coming across very successful, and you feel you're like the greedy little Capricorn, you feel like you're entitled to some of their wealth, or you feel like you're entitled to some of their something. But either way, however this is shaken out, Cappies, the give and the take is immensely important. Immensely important. Let's pull, okay, let's pull like one more clarifier card. Oh, I should have just left it alone. I should have just left it alone. See what happens when we get greedy, Capricorn? Let this serve as a broader metaphor for Cappies this week, because there's a betrayal. Very clear as day. There's a betrayal. There's a boundary being crossed. There's words being spoken that's painful and hurtful. There's something amiss. And I swear it comes back to the give and take. Be very careful. These energies could shift. You could change the outcome of all of this by just heeding the advice or just really thinking to yourself about everything that's going on. Just be very careful that everything's on the up and up. Integrity, wisdom, strength. And see how he has these scales? You've got to balance the scales, because if you push your luck with this King of Wands, they will not like it. And you could actually hurt a very important relationship. If you are the King of Wands, and other people are taking on you and pulling on you, and these people are actually like these beggars in this pictogram here, then they could be the ones that you cut off. And they could be the ones that cross your boundary, Capricorn, and it ruins the relationship. Okay, so just keep an eye out. This is very, very important. And I just want, this card is coming up because it's conveying the seriousness of when people cross our financial boundaries. This is absolutely financial, okay? This is coins. This is pentacles with our tentacles. Very, very important here. So make sure you're maintaining your financial boundaries. Make sure that you are respecting other people's financial boundaries. Okay, Caparoos, I only want the best for you. Didn't even try. So keep all that in mind. Don't be like the lava that's just coming in and like, you know, super greedy. Don't be the lava. Just be fair. Just really weigh the scales and make sure that everyone's best interests are protected. Don't let greed get the best of you. And if you see others that are out there trying to just like live it up on your tab, you're going to put an end to it. It's going to feel like a betrayal. Anyone crossing financial boundaries is going to end up feeling betrayed this week. The week, any boundaries, not just financial. They just told me any boundaries. Watch your boundaries. Because anyone going too far is going to feel very betrayed. And it could ruin the relationship. Oh, shoot, I'm going to be running over. All right, really quick. What's one divine feather message for Capricorns? White turkey. The power to heal the earth is within you. I just said lava too. The power to heal the earth is within you. That's the message. The power to heal the earth is within you. I feel like that's going to resonate for like one very specific person. These, remember, take these readings as it resonates. Okay, guys? So also the freebie, I'm putting a freebie calendar up. So go to theartigan.com/tarot and download your freebie calendar. I'm posting free dailies, weeklies, and monthlies. So watch when your sign goes up. And you can also book a personal reading with me if any of this is resonating with you and you want to know more about this. Okay, Cappies, have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye.